Good job. I just synced my audio. Nice.
Here we go, boys.
Man said, here we go. He said, he hit it with that sync clap for the second time.
Welcome to the LostCast, episode 1. This episode is being brought to us by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. We all know the feeling. You're sitting at a train track, the lights are flashing, it's down. We all think, oh, we could slip through the tracks. But you gotta remember, trains can see you, they can't stop. So,
the fuck?
So they can't smell you.
No. Just miles down the track and they can smell you that far away, bro.
That's right, boys and girls. Click it or ticket.
Click it or ticket. They have that shit in your state too. I thought that was just like my state.
It's in every state thing.
I don't know. It might be. I think it's just the Southern Bells, really. Maybe.
Really?
You know how like people put like billboards up with like that shit, like the little slogans like "Buckle up for safety." There's a company offering Wi-Fi in my area, and they put signs up. It's like a dude sitting down on his computer with a cop behind him, and it's like "Too fast." It's as like advertising.
Oh, the internet. I didn't get the joke for a minute.
It's a shitty fucking thing. It's so stupid, but it looks like an ad for like slow down, buckle up, but it's actually just a fucking internet company advertising their speeds.
Hey, now let them advertise as best
Whoa
way
there,
possible.
gamer. You're exceeding the speed limit on this internet here, buddy.
This is America. You've passed more than 50 down. Oh, slow it down.
Me over here. I've gotten so many speeding tickets, bro.
I've been surfing Pornhub too fast.
Oh damn, my videos load.
Fastest hand in the West.
I've never had a video load before I finish.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
I always wondered how they rank those. You know, on that they have like the most viewed section or whatever. I wonder if they're ranked up by like when people close the app, or if they just
wait.
Guess.
You use Pornhub on an app? What?
Dude, if you don't have it downloaded to an app on your phone.
No, it's just
man,
you go to
Google
Chrome.
Living in the past.
Literally just use Chrome.
Bro.
I mean, then again, I guess I could change the icon and everything for it, but still. Do you have membership?
I guess I'm the only one. No, God, no.
Wait,
Dude.
does Pornhub actually have like
There
an
is
app?
enough.
Yeah,
What? Yeah.
premium.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
I
no,
gotta
they
look
do.
this up
They
right
have a
now.
legit app.
Is it like a good app or?
It's
I
an app.
mean,
I don't know.
Well, let me browse it here. Do you guys have Apple or Android?
Yes, I have Apple.
You just have to Google their app. It's not on the App Store.
Oh, I was about to
But
say.
it's up.
Go ahead.
It's on the Google Play Store. I see it recommended all the
It's
time.
not on the
What?
iTunes store.
It is.
It's on the iTunes
Yeah.
store. I just looked. It
I
was
thought
like
one up
VPNs
top
and stuff
10
came up
top
though.
100.
I have to update it right now, so that's not good.
What the fuck? This is all
Yeah,
new
but
news to me. Like what?
It's like a nice 60 FPS, nice scrolling, nice feedback. Everything's nice and crisp.
I gotta have those crisp FPS when I'm watching
yeah.
porn.
Crisp.
Anything
finger
less
quotes.
than 45, I'm not able to come. I can't come.
So, I'm looking at the app on the Play Store, and there's the second app that's recommended is Porn Blocker. It's an app that sets up a VPN that blocks all lewd searches. It's a safe search.
Why would you
It has
want
the
that?
same exact branding as Pornhub.
Hold on.
No. Dude, there's a VPN that has that. It's called VPN Hub. It's literally a direct ripoff of their colors, their logo, everything.
This is what this is.
VPN hub. So wait, does the VPN hub block the porn or invite the porn?
I think it blocks the porn. It's a safe search thing.
That's
For
so dumb.
$9.99, it'll directly install a virus on your phone.
Were any of y'all's parents like super strict about that kind of stuff? Like as far as like internet searching and stuff like that? Because we grew up with the internet, obviously. So it's different from them.
In the beginning, yeah, because, we used to listen to Linkin Park, and it scared my mom.
So
Wow.
she didn't let you listen to Linkin Park?
Well, we did anyway, but...
I mean, in the end, we did anyways.
Yeah, the crawling video really went essential to my childhood. Crawling in my skin.
No one got the joke.
We're
I,
too young.
I said in the end.
Ew.
It's one of their more popular songs. Jesus Christ.
I don't who the fuck listens to Linkin Park.
A lot of people.
A lot of people like. I go to work.
Actually,
That's all I
I'm
hear.
actually gonna re-listen to some Linkin Park now.
I forgot I'm like stuck in the 70s.
You've never heard of that song? It
Gotta
goes like,
roll in the
in
90s,
the
man.
end, it
No, I've
doesn't
heard
even
it.
matter. Okay, so you've heard the song. Okay.
Yeah, I just
So,
didn't.
so you
put
know
two
what we're
and two
talking
together.
about.
Yeah, I just didn't put it together. I would say not really being strict because like we really didn't have internet when I grew up, just because we were like super
Poor.
religious. No, not that. Like
What,
we didn't
religious
have
made you where you didn't have internet? God, the devil's in
Yeah.
that internet box
Oh,
down there on the
dude.
cabinet.
we didn't have a TV till like 2009. Okay, like
Yikes.
not not good. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we have a TV. Oh no, I have an Xbox. But it wasn't really like super strict after that. It was just sort of like people realized if God's really ain't gonna be pissed, you're watching fucking Fox News.
Fox News, where God is
Fox
pissed.
News.
So yeah, my clap sync. The way it was in my house, like I've told you guys about the first time I ever masturbated, or look up porn, should I say, which was the first time I masturbated. About where I literally just go to
Big
Google,
man over here.
turn safe search off, and just look up titties, and then I saw my first titties.
I got scared the first time I saw stuff.
You got scared of titties?
Oh no, it was down there, and I had known nothing. I had
Oh.
known nothing to that point, and it
The
was
land
just
down under.
I was scared for a little bit, but then I was like, okay, well this is normal.
The way I got introduced to sex was in like the 5th grade. People would be saying
Oh,
they'd be saying vagina with a F. So I thought that girls had a vagina, not a vagina. I shit you
They
not
were
for the
actually
longest
saying
time.
vagina.
But no, then I was like, wait, but you wouldn't just spell that with an F. So I thought it was a PH. I shit you
Oh
not.
no.
Vagina.
And then they would like do that thing where you do a V over your mouth and stick your tongue in. And I'm like, so the vagina is just like a V? And then eventually I saw it. I was like, oh, there's nothing like I thought it was. What the fuck?
Yeah, you just ever seen Arby's roast beef sandwich?
That's a vagina.
Arby's the single worst thing in humanity.
I would say maybe the Armenian genocide. That could be.
Maybe.
I think they're tied. You know, on the worst thing that ever happened in
I
humanity.
mean, honestly, maybe.
Genocide in general is pretty bad, but
But then again, according to Turkey, that didn't happen.
Turkey?
What?
Got it.
Who the fuck is sniffing, dude? Like,
Donny ruined
Alright.
it. No.
Donny.
I was waiting to see how long you
Fuck
fuckers were gonna
it.
sniff
Fuck it.
for.
We gotta start over. Hello. Welcome to the Sniffles podcast. Where today we're just gonna clap sync and sniffle.
Sniffle.
All right, next
That's not sniffle. That's called breathing, Donny.
Oh, well,
he said.
alright.
Man just took a long jog up the stairs.
All right,
Jesus Christ.
fucking Paul Blart over there. He's got to fucking crack open a lollipop. I took 3 steps.
Yeah, I mean, hell of a drug.
I got me my diabetes. I prefer the
Dude, I
insulin
fucking
shots.
loved that movie as a child.
Paul Blart? Mall
Paul
Cop?
Blart was like the quintessential of comedy for me.
Really?
It was
Oh yeah,
Pretty
I love that
good.
movie so much.
Like, that's so weird because like you're not really into Adam Sandler or any kind of movies like that now that I'm aware of.
That ain't Adam Sandler, man.
I know, but it's a similar comedy, is it not?
Yeah, it's slapstick.
I
yeah,
would
I
s-
guess,
yeah.
yeah.
So like that's so weird how you grew up actually liking that and then you turn around
Well,
and just
also Adam
fuck it.
Sandler has like a very punchable face. Like he just annoys me existing. So
Adam Sandler, if you want to be on the podcast, please DM me.
come on, defend yourself.
Come on and defend yourself, please. Feel free.
Yeah, defend the movie The Waterboy, please.
I've actually never seen that movie.
Defend the movie Jack and Jill.
Oh god, that's
Yeah,
not
I've never seen
defendable.
either of those movies.
Yeah,
I've never
he
seen
pretends
either
to be
movie.
his own sister. He plays
Like the
both
character
himself
or
and
Adam
his
pretends
sister.
to be both sisters.
Adam is him. Both plays himself and his sister in the movie.
Hey, I mean, if he looks like a woman, he probably doesn't. But if he looks like a woman, I mean, Tyler Perry plays Medea.
He looks like a ball sack with a face.
Everyone's like, go see the new Medea movie, and I was like, it's so good. I was like, it's supposed to be the last one. I'm like, hey, I've
Top
seen
10
2 of them.
sentences
I'm good.
Never said.
And then there was that one with the fucking Foozy Tube in it. Oh God, his acting.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
Foozy
about.
Tube is a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And he's in
one.
that movie, and his acting. I mean, it's not the worst I've seen. I've seen worse, but his acting, you could just tell he's a douche YouTuber.
A douche.
Wasn't he the one who was like he had like that mental breakdown thing? He was like
Yeah,
naked
he was
on
like
top of a
that.
car.
July
screaming at the
19th.
crowd.
I'm heating up my. You're heating up your breakfast. I'm heating up my dinner. Like he said, that's one of his quotes from that shit.
What?
Fucking reader.
But now he
Ah.
went on a hiatus for like the internet, and then now he just randomly appeared on Logan Paul's podcast out of nowhere, and it's just like, who the fuck you? Like what?
He's one
Sold
of
his
those like
YouTube channels.
he's like one of those cringy, somehow very popular YouTubers, like the Rice Gums of the world. Like
Yeah.
you don't know why they have followers. You don't even know what they really do, but you just know they have followers and they're making money.
Make epic prank videos, bro.
Yeah, he was into pranks and like social experiments, I think is what they're called.
Social experiment.
Dead baby on the road. Let's see who does something. Like what?
God.
That's how you immortalize someone. What the fuck?
Those should be so fucking illegal. The shit where it, like, actually fucks with people. Like the fake bomb scare ones, which those have been getting cracked down on, but still, that shit, they put, like, a fake baby in the middle of a road and strangers have to like, get out of their cars and shit. It's like, alright, you didn't have to disrupt everybody's day to get views.
There was one where a girl, like, she tried to, like, prank her friend by pushing her off a bridge.
I saw that one. She got timed, didn't she?
She just got, like,
she
9
got
months
time,
in jail.
bro.
But she broke her friend's, like, arms, her ribs, and, like, one of her legs, I think, too, and really fucked her up.
Hey,
And she only got 9 months.
hey, what are you in here
Yeah.
for? I faked pushing my friend off a bridge.
No, she actually pushed her off.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was a fucking big ass bridge, and they were like on a pencil dive in, and she just fucking pushed her friend.
Yeah, it was like a
She like
30.
landed belly flop.
It was like a 30-foot drop, and she that
Yeah.
distance
I
you're
think
supposed to hit the
45.
water. Yeah, but you're supposed to hit the water with your feet at
Just
that
a pencil
distance.
dive.
And this bitch, she fucking pushed her off, and she belly flopped sideways, hit that shit. That was a hard video to watch.
Speaking of that, like when we go, I'm going to Mexico this summer. I know Dom knew about it. I don't know if Donny knew about it. But
Good luck coming back from that one.
One of the things my boss offered as an event was bungee jumping. I said, he said, "What's the big deal? I mean, the water's soft." I was like, not from that high."
The water's
I was like, "The fuck? Have you seen like what is it? That Planet of the Apes movie?
That's supposed to.
What's the Planet of the Apes movie? Where he throws the man off the Golden Gate Bridge. Do you guys remember that at all? The newer one, not the old one.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I literally like I watched it with my uncle when I was like I think 15. I look at my uncle, I'm like that why is that bad? He wouldn't die. He's like, well, from that high up, it's like concrete. And then I just imagine
by Minecraft.
Bro, he took
water. You don't take no fall damage in water.
he took a 64 block fall. He fucking
No
survived
big
that.
deal.
As long as it's too deep, you'll survive.
What's up, bros? Welcome back to another water jumper.
It's okay.
You
There's
making a
too
water
deep.
slide in Minecraft?
I remember this world in Minecraft that I had like this huge water slide down. The world was called Sheep. I shit you not.
No.
That's what it was called.
I had a long railroad system, a roller coaster, but I never did a water slide because they were too slow.
Ooh.
Water slide.
Guess I was just part of the cool kids club.
I had on console because as you know, I only recently really got into PC gaming. Like I had some as a child, but I was mostly console peasant my whole life.
Hey, I was that until I was like 2 years ago.
I had like the biggest castle. I was not a very well designed exterior, but I basically turned those gigantic mountains that you can get on the biomes.
Yeah.
I turned an entire mountain range into a castle. Like
Jeez.
I had detailed interiors. I had fucking like outside was like a 3D wall, so I could implant like colors into it, so it looked like streamers and flags and shit. It was
sounds
awesome.
like P Daddy-O, am I right? Can't
And-
build an exterior.
Cobblestone, wood planks.
No, I at that point I sucked dick at building, but now I'm pretty fucking good at building shit. But anyway, that world got deleted because my sister wanted to make a new one.
Just kill your
And
sister.
she
Problem
didn't.
solved.
Yeah, well, no, she.
KYS.
Yeah, I'll use the time stone. Let me.
Is this an in-game reference? Because
time.
haven't seen that movie.
In my wheel.
I'm assuming
Right.
that is an in-game reference.
No.
What? No.
No, okay.
It's literally the biggest plot hole in that entire thing. Whoever has the time stone can fucking win anything.
It's like the time goddess in Mortal Kombat when she brings that entire castle in the very beginning of Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like that. Like, hey,
But
they just
far less
defeated you.
impactful 'cause it was just a building.
Well, I mean, on that, it's like, hey, this is your power source. They just defeated you, and then, hey, Thanos snapped that shit back up here.
What is with the snap? That's like the gayest fucking thing. Why can't you just? I don't even know what a snap. Like everything with that.
You don't know what a snap is? It's
Simple.
this.
That's the point. Like it's so simple that it can do so much with such a little movement. That's the idea.
I get.
From something so little, these things are so powerful. Just that it can do everything.
I
That's the
guess,
idea.
but it's still a little cringy.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty good though. Like it's better than
I think it does bring
Yeah.
bring home how impactful the Infinity Stones are.
without making it too overpowered or too like stupid in how powerful they are.
Yeah,
Like
but
how,
they're
DC
not-
does Superman
They're
and shit.
not really that overpowered. It's just Earth's heroes are fucking shit. Like if you look at the Marvel comics,
Well-
like the big like celestial entities or whatever, they could defeat that fucking thing in an instant.
if I'm not mistaken, the only Earth heroes, I'm doing quotation marks for those who are not aware, the only Earth heroes there are Iron Man and the Hulk. The rest are not
I'm just
Earth
saying,
beings.
Avengers.
Like any Marvel. Well, I guess Ant-Man and Spider-Man. So there's a lot of them.
I'm confused on what you are listing right now.
The Earth heroes, heroes that came from Earth, rather than being like celestial
Spider-Man,
being.
Doctor Strange. There's a ton of them, man.
Doctor Strange, I thought he was a celestial being and he wasn't from Earth.
No, he's not a
No,
celestial.
I've
I've
being.
never actually seen the Doctor Strange movie.
He's a surgeon.
Then how did he get?
Was a
I
surgeon.
should probably just watch the movie instead of asking
Yeah, you
things.
should probably just watch it.
Well, I'm just saying.
Captain America. There's a lot of fucking people.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
I'm
I mean, like, you got Thor, who's like a freaking god. So I just.
Yeah, he's an exception. He's not actually Earth.
And then the Vision is
But,
not an
yeah,
Earth
he's
being.
Earth.
He just has Jarvis inside of him.
He was a bitch that first.
I
movie.
don't like
Oh, I
Vision.
agree
He's a
with you.
stupid character, but he's still Earth
Yeah.
because he came from Earth.
Well,
Technically.
it's just my
Kinda
original point was that Thanos is nothing versus like the Living Tribunal or like Galactus.
Or
Well, Black
fucking, who's the guy with the iron face? Doctor Doom. I love Doctor Doom.
Doctor
He's
Doom.
badass as shit.
There's a storyline where he gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, he
I guess
becomes a
there's-
god in one storyline. It's really cool.
I like that about Marvel. They just whenever they feel like they're bored of their series, they just write like one-offs and make certain people fucking super powerful. They had the one where the Punisher killed the entire thing, the
Yeah.
entire Marvel universe.
Same with
Sounds
Deadpool.
badass.
He's done it twice.
Deadpool's was hilarious because he got the Infinity Gauntlet and had like a tea party with everybody against their will.
So I'm assuming you guys are actually getting this from like the comic books, or should I say the? Fuck! I can't make the joke. Damn it!
Well, the last like 10 minutes have been from comic books. The rest of
Okay,
it,
so I like this whole like
uh,
Deadpool thing and all that. So you guys actually read the comic books?
yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
Kinda.
yeah, I have no idea.
I haven't like I've watched more videos than I've actually read comics, but
A
I
little bit of A and a little bit of B.
Nah, I figured it out. The manga's better than the anime. Haha! I figured out my joke.
all right.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
Oh jeez. Did
What
you know
was it
that
you told us earlier?
about? You dick. Fuck you.
Oh no. Oh no, it's already falling apart.
I'm leaving the podcast.
You know what?
Yeah, we got podcast beef, baby.
I hated my foot. All right, we got to pick a podcast to go to war with.
Yeah, I think we need to get a little, actually an episode out before that happens.
Yeah, I was
No,
about to
we
say,
don't.
my computer
No, we
just
don't.
went to sleep. What the fuck? My monitor's just turned off.
Mans doesn't have his monitors to be constantly on.
I mean, the display of my Windows, like Windows just turns off the display after a while. The monitors stay constantly on. They only go to sleep when there's nothing displaying.
I have no like screensaver stuff at all. My stuff's always constantly on.
Oh, well, I put my computer to
I
sleep
never
every
even turn
night,
off my
so...
computer.
I don't think I've ever turned off my monitor. Oh, maybe once I went to my dad's house for like more than a couple days.
It's on the back of the monitor. It's just too hard just to reach around, to be honest with you.
Well, dude, my monitor. This is as I've said before. It's like a cheap fucking $90 Walmart monitor.
$90
If I
is
turn
not
my
that
PC
cheap.
off, well, for a
Cheap
monitor,
$90 monitor.
Cheap
From-
$90 monitor. The fucking 144 hertz was $200. So, and the one on my right hand is like just a regular one. It was like 120.
this is
Big
like
man.
this. Yeah, big fucking money. Big money McGee over there. Fuck, showing off. Well, anyway,
Flex.
this thing it goes to sleep mode whenever I turn my PC off. It doesn't even have the screensaver on or like a little no signal thing. It just offs itself.
Oh, mine goes like no signal and then goes to sleep after like 2 seconds. It always flashes no signal and then just goes to sleep. Like it's just like,
Wait, what?
hey, that HDMI cord is no longer inputting a signal. Hey, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Is it a branded one or is it?
The monitor or
Yeah, the monitor.
Yeah, it
like the
runs-
Samsung or whatever.
yeah, the fancy expensive one is the Asus and the other one's an Acer. The Acer I just got as a graduation gift. The Asus I actually bought though.
I have just like an Element. I think that's the one. Yeah, it's called an Element monitor. It's okay. It's done the job. I feel like a lot of games I think look like shit are partly because of the monitor, but nah.
It just depends on like how the coloring goes. The only thing that really affects by the monitor would be the coloring. As long as you're good at playing at like 60 hertz or whatever it's set to. As long as it's not set to 30 hertz. If it's set to 30 hertz, then you're fucked.
No, it's definitely not because I could tell I'm in 60 FPS.
He has a sixth sense. You can tell when he's below 60.
I can feel it.
Oh, I can feel the half a frame.
Current. I feel
Unacceptable.
when I was a console peasant, I felt like that's where all PC players were. I was like, these motherfuckers can sense when they get 61 FPS compared to 60. But like going from the Xbox One, which got like 25 FPS on every game, to this PC, which although not the best, right now I'm getting 180, is
Well, the thing is, the Xbox One, the
good.
original Xbox One technology wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't.
The Xbox One S improved upon it so much better, but the original Xbox One
technology ever good though?
I have the X, and the X looks beautiful. I played Red Dead 2 on it.
Yeah,
it's
no.
amazing.
They have wonderful graphics cards in there, and then the PS4 was just great from the get-go, and then the PS4 Pro just improved upon that with cooling and stuff like that. And then next generation, at least for PS5, it's gonna have AMD like a 2700, I believe, Ryzen processor, or maybe part of the 3 series, and then as well as Radeon graphics as well. I mean, I think they cheaped out with that Radeon graphics, but hey, that's my.
Well, here's a question: is that too much for console?
No, because as long as I can get it down to a cheap price, it's not too much. Because the shtick of a console is, hey, it's a PC, it's an all-in-one. You don't have to deal with anything putting together, and it's for like $500, $600. Whereas a PC, it's like if you want to do it, you have to piece it together yourself. You can find deals, yeah, but realistically, if you just pay base prices, you're paying around $1,000. So that's why consoles are quote-unquote better than PCs. But the thing is, everyone realizes, hey, PC building is not that hard, so they're just like, hey, let's just build a PC, fuck the console. And then there's people like me or you that have a console and a PC.
I think the reason why more people don't build PCs, because the reason why I never wanted to, because I always felt like I would buy shit and it wouldn't be compatible. I'd be like,
honestly, hard to do that nowadays. Like, obviously, you can get, like, processors that aren't compatible with the motherboard and wrong RAM, but, like, as long as you're creating a list first and, like, on my PC part picker, you're good to go. And, like, most people know about that, usually.
I felt like I was going to end up buying, like, $1,000 fucking thing and then it all being wrong.
But look at you now, sitting here playing Atlas.
What? Nobody plays Atlas.
Playing War Thunder.
War Thunder.
Played before.
World of Tanks.
I'm more or less just sitting at the menu right now.
World of Warships.
World of Tanks.
World of.
Quit picking on me.
Army.
It's so funny. I've always seen like advertisements and like videos and stuff for World of Tanks. No one ever talks about War Thunder.
Which
is
that
shit game.
War Thunder is the more sim version.
It's more Arma. World of Warships is.
World of Warships is Call of Duty. This game's Arma. That's how big the difference is.
That's exactly my metaphor, but said quickly.
Yeah. There's no like arcadey names above people. Well, there is, but you have to play the game mode that everybody plays, and there isn't.
Yeah, you gotta beep boop.
Beep boop bop boop.
Beep boop beep. Anyway, nobody wants to hear about fucking this game, but it's like having sports talk with hockey.
I remember your asses were like, stream War Thunder, you'll be the number one to War Thunder. I go on there as a person with like 1,000 views.
Unlock the new Abrams 1434 tank.
I will say, that game's not terrible, to be fair.
What?
It's War Thunder. It's a decent game. It's just not my thing.
I prefer Company of Heroes.
As far as free to play, it's probably one of the better ones if you're into this sort of thing. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be like Dota good or something like that, but
I've never played Dota, so can't speak
I'm
for
just
that
saying
one.
popularity-wise.
Well, Steam forced everybody to have Dota in their library.
They did?
You guys have phones, don't you?
Yes. What?
Maybe.
What?
That's a Dota reference.
Oh, I thought that was a Diablo reference.
No, it is Diablo.
I was about to say, like, what? You guys have phones, don't you?
I thought that was
Diablo, same fucking thing.
I thought that was a Skyrim
whatever.
reference, just because Skyrim is on everything.
Oh yeah.
Skyrim's on my fucking Alexa. It's on my Alexa.
Yeah, it is. I played when I was over there.
I apparently was in the shower, not in the room.
Yes.
That's
I
creepy.
slayed a spider and dropped some gold, apparently.
Fuck that gold. That's why. Yeah, there's. Oh yes, there's like in the first like 1 or 2 dungeons, there's like a fucking arachnid queen that I sat in the cave where she couldn't reach me and shot her with a bow and arrow.
That was like their best reveal, followed by their worst reveal. They came out strong with a good joke and a good old time and a nice Alexa update, and then they ended it with Fallout 76.
Well, I mean, to be fair, everybody was hyped for that game.
Yeah, but it's a massive failure.
Supposedly, yeah, I remember. Hold on. I remember seeing some articles that said, "We'll keep the servers up as long as people are playing the game." It's 2 months later, no one's playing the game. Why are the servers still online?
And then they're banning like their most active people for cheating because they're too good at the game.
Jesus.
They've banned like 3 people because they've been too good at the game.
Bethesda done fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Feel free to defend yourself on the podcast, Bethesda.
Yeah, come on,
Todd Howard, god of mistruths.
God of lies.
I don't get how like these gaming companies can see each other's failures and nobody fucking learns from them. Like, how many quote unquote AAA big games have to come out and fail before they realize don't rush your game, don't destroy it with microtransactions, and don't 100% listen to your community.
Do you know what scares me about the gaming industry? It is the one industry, aside from Star Wars, that can outright insult its fans and still continue.
Yeah.
Like when something
Yeah.
goes wrong, all they do is call the people babies.
You
Just like
s-
Star Wars,
dude.
but it's the one industry that does that. Everyone else
say that.
rises and changes, but the gaming industry just straight up yells at their fans.
You say that, but some parts of the gaming industry like will apologize and fix it. So
Yeah, but
the
those
gaming
are the
industry is very
exceptions that prove my
generalized.
point.
Yeah, like DICE did that with Battlefield 4. That was a fucking failure.
Battlefield 4
but
wasn't a bad game.
when
I'm
it came
saying
out,
all
it
of
was.
them.
When it came out, it was.
I mean, that's just the trend of a Battlefield game.
DICE
Yeah.
took it out and taken another thing and fixed it. But like what Dom's saying, aren't the fucking Bethesda? They're gonna come out with a new game and everybody's gonna buy it. And if it's good, yeah, good. If it's shit, they're gonna
They
yell
don't even
again.
need to address their issue.
Bethesda don't
They
care.
probably won't.
Yeah, no. So it pisses me off. The game Anthem came out. That game looked so fucking
Oh, yeah.
good in their trailer. I wanted it to be so good, and it's a steamy pile of modern video game shit.
Like,
It
I mean,
is.
then again, it was revealed that at the beginning. Sorry about the noise.
No
The
problem.
PlayStation reveal trailer was the Xbox, and they just barely photoshopped the keybinds at the bottom to be the Xbox, or the PlayStation instead of the Xbox. But you can
Yeah.
clearly see the Xbox controls behind it.
It's as I was saying, I don't get how that none of these companies learn from each other's mistakes. Like rushing games, that's never a good idea. I don't care if it's.
I mean,
it's
it did
behind
work
schedule.
with Fallout New Vegas. That's still a very solid
Yeah,
game,
but
and
you
it was
can't.
rushed.
You
Like,
can't
really
rely
rushed.
on that.
Yeah, you can't at
Like-
all. I agree.
Like Rockstar, as much as people fucking hate them and shit, I do think it takes them too long. I don't think it should take you 6 years between games. At least when the game comes out, it's mostly polished. I mean, yeah, their multiplayer is dog shit, but the game itself runs well, looks good. It's a playable thing.
You know what they should have done? They should have just taken Fallout 4 and made like a multiplayer expansion for Fallout 4. That way they still have the
quite
game.
Literally, what it should have been.
That was Fallout 76.
No, that's what I'm
was the
saying.
base
Like,
of
why
it.
did they create a whole new game that I had to pay $60 more? I would have paid like $30 for. Like,
Because they're greedy. It's a company.
true. Capitalism.
I-
It could have been just added to the game, honestly, but they had the opportunity to market on it and sell it, which
Yeah.
they did.
You know, my number one pet peeve with the gaming industry is gamers, because they don't let like quote unquote the market decide. Like, if a company adds microtransactions and nobody bought them, people wouldn't put microtransactions, but people buy them. They buy DLCs, which DLCs are okay, but like if you keep buying their shit, they're gonna keep making more shit. Like, you have to stop buying into
It's
their
like
crap.
that the vote with your dollar thing, pretty much.
Yeah. That's sort of what I was meant to say. I said I worded it wrong.
I mean, you
Yeah, but
just
then again,
beat it around the
with all
bush.
with this problem, you're also alienating the people who want to play with friends, and the friends buy into that. So it's kind of like a mob mentality type of thing. That and it goes along
Yeah.
with that because most people buy those things because their friends did and they want to.
To be fair, like games like Fallout 76, I didn't really have any interest in it, but Dom said, "Hey, buy the game. I'm going to be playing it, and it's supposed to be pretty fun." And I said, "Okay, I bought it. Spent the whole $60, no big deal." But then it turns out to be shit, which is not his fault. Bethesda. But, so like on that kind of thing, like they're getting at least some source of money because you don't just play. Most people don't play by themselves. They usually have some kind of squad that is like 4 or 5 people that would create a game. Multiplayer game, great, unless you're fucking Apex Legends where you can only have teams of 3, and then you're just fucked.
I should have a team of 3. That's so
Rest in
retarded.
peace.
And that game.
I mean, it worked very well, but it's
I
just
mean,
an odd number.
I have many pet peeves of the gaming industry. Forcing PC culture into it is one, but I can tolerate that to a certain extent. But
I mean, now that you're on PC, you don't have an issue with it.
No.
no, political correctness. Like,
I'm fucking dumb. Damn.
every new game that comes out has to have a fucking one person from every possible thing. You have the black Nazi Mexican.
Nazi? I'm sorry, what? I think everybody agrees that Nazis are not good.
Well, not everybody.
I mean, you got to diversify.
Yeah, you have to get the Germans back in.
I mean, but to be fair, something like Battlefield 5, they had the woman as the main character, and like everybody, they got a bunch of shit for that. But Fallout 5, from what I've seen, is not a terrible game. Damn it!
Fallout
Fuck!
5?
Battlefield 5 is not a terrible game, from what I've seen.
No.
Like, especially with the
Wait, has Fallout 5 come out yet? Or, no, fuck you.
yes, Battlefield
Battlefield
5 is
5
out,
come out?
and it has its battle royale
literally-
mode.
It's been out long enough for 2 DLCs to come out. Tom.
Yes, it's been
Okay,
out.
while.
well, that proves my point then. I believe most of the audience who played Battlefield actually don't play Battlefield 5. I believe it's the least played Battlefield game so far.
No, Hardline was Hardline.
Hardline was the less.
When I played Hardline was one of my favorite recent ones because it was like a fast-paced one. I liked that, but literally within like 2 or 3 weeks on console it was dead, which it's hard for a game to die on console that fast.
For me, I played the beta for it, and then it was in a time when I didn't have a job or anything like that, so I didn't buy it. And then by the time I had the money to buy it, it was dead. Like I saw my friends on
Yeah.
Snapchat playing it and all that, and I was like, damn, I wish I could play that. And I was just so
That's
here
when a
playing
game
Battlefield 4.
dies.
Well, it's sort of that's EA.
Oof.
Some of it's the game devs. Some of it's the player base that really didn't want that game. They want it for the longest time. Everybody in the Battlefield community has wanted Bad Company 3, and they refuse to make it. And their excuse is because they're not going to make it as good as they want. Take the time, make it as good as you want. I'm pretty sure there's a direct quote from one of the head devs at DICE, and he's like, "We wouldn't know what would make the game fun, so we don't want to make it and ruin it."
But then
It's
again,
just,
that is a good philosophy to keep, though.
Yeah, I mean the first two are great. I think the second one's still.
only certain servers, and they're up only at like certain times right now. I'd only played like towards the end of Battlefield Bad Company 2, and then towards the beginning of Battlefield 3, and then my brother moved out, and then he ended up getting Battlefield 4 for me for Christmas, and I picked it back up. So I don't really have much experience. Like I hear all this stuff like Battlefield Bad Company 2 was the best game, but unfortunately I was like a Call of Duty fanboy until like Black Ops 2 was over. And then I went to Battlefield, and then I went to PC because my game couldn't even handle Black Ops 2, or my PS3 couldn't. It was just like thermal throttling and crashing.
Yeah. I played Battlefield 1942. That was like my first game ever. Then I played Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3, and that was it for me.
Battlefield. I played Battlefield 2. That was my favorite game, sort of, when I was. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but it was good. I liked it. There used to be a thing where if you put C4 down and somebody walked over and you detonated it, it would launch them like 50 feet up in the air.
Yo, razzle dazzle.
You'd place them. I forget the name of the map, but you'd put it on the B point, and you'd sit in your spawn and detonate it when you saw the cap happen, and you'd see bodies fly up.
Dude, if C4 wasn't in your loadout, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like in Battlefield 3 when you would hook a C4 to a car, drive the car into the place, and then jump out and then detonate it.
I love doing that shit.
Dude, did you play Battlefield 4, Dom?
No, I only played 3.
Oh my god, the launching mechanics in Battlefield 4 were amazing.
You could launch cars in the air.
You'd have two people playing as support, and there'd be a little jeep. You would throw all 3 or 4, I forgot how many you had, of your C4s underneath the car or tank, and then an engineer would place his landmines down, and you would detonate. You could launch a car out of the skybox. It was so fucking good. You could, if you were good at it, you can launch your friendly tank like right in the beginning of the match over to the enemy base. Like if you were really good at it. I don't think many people really did it though, because it was sort of a waste of a fucking tank.
So, what was the first games What was the first games you guys ever played? Like video games, like not flash games on like a computer or anything like that, but like straight up your first video game.
I ever played.
Oh yes, let me know. Any details?
First games, I played a bunch of flash games, but my actual like real first games were Battlefield 1942 and Civilization 3.
On PC, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Donny?
I would say my very first experience with video games, although not on a PC, was Mario on a Nintendo 64 or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah, but my actual first PC game, it was either the first Far Cry or Black Hawk Down, Delta Force Black Hawk Down. I think it was the first Far Cry. Yeah, because I remember my dad would play it, and I would hit the G button to throw grenades, because it's really the only thing I could do.
Such wholesome.
He'd be like, G, and I'd fucking press the G button. I felt like I was doing something.
I know my first game console was like it was a Nintendo thing for sure. I'm not sure if it was like Pokemon Emerald or another game, because like I used to get these games like Pokemon Emerald, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, stuff like that, and there'd be so much talking in the beginning of it that my little brain was like, hey, yeah, fuck the shit, I'm not playing this game. And then my brother would get so into him, he'd get halfway through and be like, yo, this is so cool. I'd be like, give me my game back, you bitch. Obviously I didn't say bitch.
Right.
We would literally have to take turns with that shit. My first like PC game was, believe it or not, CS:GO, even though I didn't play it that much. Because my brother gave me that PC that I originally had when I joined the Lost Pack. That had it was a Linux machine, and Linux didn't have very many games back then, as they do now. They still don't have many. But I played CS:GO with you guys for like one round, and it was like super laggy, and I was like, I can't play this, man. I'm gonna have to go, and then I just left. Then after that, Don't Starve was the next game. I still play Don't Starve nowadays, and then I ended up going back to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the first game I ever prestiged in on PS3. I only prestiged once.
I had a topic similar to this one that I was going to bring up, but we sort of already went over. What was your most fun memory in like a game? It doesn't have to be your favorite game, but like what was the thing you found
I got this.
So
best? You guys know Star Wars Battlefront 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
One?
Battlefront 1.
Yeah,
We had it on PS2. Me and my brother, we had this game room where it's like me and my brother's game room. We had the PS2 in there, TVs in there, toys in there, stuff like that. It's like it's a little bit of a longer story. We would play that game nonstop, and then we went to, or at the end of every game, if we got a win, we'd go victory, 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 victory. Like we just fucking celebrate for fucking no reason. And then we went over to a friend's house, and he had Battlefield 2. He had the second one, and we were like, "Oh, you could play as the Jedi." We were so sick about it. And then and then at the end of the game, he won, and then I just started doing it, and then my brother punched me and said, "Shut up." And then like a day later, literally, my dad calls, not even Christmas or anything, birthdays or anything. My dad calls us into the game room. He's like, "Yo, let's play some games," and we were like, "What? You don't play games with us?"
Yo,
we had like just woken up, and then my brother sees the Battlefront 2 box there, and he's like, "Oh, you got Battlefront 2?" And then my dad's like, "No, we're just playing some NASCAR or something like that," because we had NASCAR on the PS2 as well. And then he boots it up, and we just start freaking out and start fucking jumping around. That was definitely like probably the best moment in like gaming
your most
thing.
fond memory.
Definitely, because it was like so genuine that my dad like really wanted us to get excited about that game. I mean, like obviously my dad's great and he's done so much for us, but that was just like that's never gonna go out of my mind. I'm never gonna forget that memory.
Yeah,
For sure.
I feel like mine is definitely, like I said, that just when I was a kid, being able to like just help, like I felt like I was helping him beat the game. I wasn't doing shit. I was just wasting his fucking grenades. It's a wall. It's kill the wall. But if it wasn't that, I'd have to say it was like back original playing MW2, shit talking people with like my friends. It's so sad. It's like those nostalgia clips always hit me because it's like
I get it.
I know all my friends who I used to play that with. They all got jobs and shit now, and nobody's on. Like if I look at my Xbox friends list,
Oh, that's so sad.
yeah, I look at my Xbox friends list, and it's like everybody's been off for 8 years. It's like, oh Jesus.
Rest in peace, 30 Dog 32. No, it was 42.
Yeah. my one friend, Super Chevy 69 or whatever. I played. yeah,
Super Chevy 69.
Yeah, I played a Rockstar's game, Midnight Club, with
I know that game.
Racing game, and I played with him and his brother ended up dying in a car crash, and it was pretty fucked up. But
damn.
Good memories.
Jesus. Dom, what's your fondest memory of a video game?
I would say either the Black Ops 1 wager matches or just when we were...
good call.
Oh, yeah. Or when we were just playing CSGO back in the day.
I wish I was part of that.
You know,
I do too. But
those days were great too. Like I've been playing for so.
I really love those games.
I've been playing since 2008.
I hear so much about those days, and like I just wish I was part of those days because like I actually like CS:GO now, obviously. And like I just imagine you guys. I just imagine you guys having so much fun. My brother actually being active. Scrub. And then like all y'all just playing games together with like 10 active people at one time. It just. Not saying I don't like the days now.
We'd have like one or like 2 lobbies or 3 lobbies open, and it was really good. We used to have a lot of fucking people on. We'd have to like divide who would go with who because we had too many people. Dude,
that sounds like the Siege Discord I'm a part of because we literally would have to play like scrim matches because we have like 10 people in there, and with obviously you can only have teams of 5, and we literally would have to make a scrim match because there was not enough people to play like a bunch of ranked with.
Yeah, you know I like it. Fuck off.
Fuck you.
I understand where you're coming from and where you don't like it, but like I will say it's probably one of my favorite games in the past like 2 years or something like that.
Yeah, I still enjoy it.
I would agree with that as well. It's probably one of my favorite games in the last 2 years, but still don't like it anymore.
Between the devs and the community, it's
devs, community, and the updates.
I'll defend the devs to a little bit. Should they listen to their community a little bit more? Yes.
A little bit more. They don't at all.
But the thing is, I like how they're constantly innovating and adding like new things, albeit they're not the best things all the time.
Innovation is not a good thing to like strive for. Just because something's innovative doesn't mean it's good.
I agree with that. Like I'm saying, I said, albeit it's not the best all the time, but at least they're trying to come up with consistent new content to be able to change the game, change the meta. Once again, albeit sometimes it caters to the pro league a little too much.
I think it only caters to the pro league. They do all their updates and all their content based like just primarily to sell more things in the game. That's the only reason they do it.
They literally just had a poll where they polled their community and asked for their opinions on doing some things. So Siege might be getting a TDM game mode.
No,
the community wanted it.
I think I would walked away when you and Gabe were talking about that. The being able to have abilities. It's kind of weird to have like abilities on a TDM mode to make much bigger maps though. Like,
yeah, my problem with having that mode is imagine Ella dying, respawning. You get throwing 3 of those every time.
Imagine Legion dying, respawning, just like chucking them in a doorway, purposely dying, chucking them in a doorway,
slapping down chunka turrets everywhere.
Jesus.
You'd have to make it so their gadgets either disappear or just no gadgets.
They probably would make it where they disappear after you die or something like that.
Yeah.
I think they would just do.
Or
no
like, when
gadgets.
you replace them down, like you have the 3 Ellas, and like when you throw one out, it disappears the other ones or whatever.
To be fair though, most people play that game as if it was a TDM.
Yeah,
people just go for kills.
Rush meta makes that easy.
True. But like most people, like even if it's like a slower game pace, they'll just like go for the kill. It's easy and it helps your KD. 2, it's just like the most common thing. You want to kill the other person rather than plant the bomb and risk getting killed, kind of thing. While the good idea would be planting the bomb as long as they're not within earshot. So just one of those things.
I think Siege is going in an interesting direction. I still play it occasionally, but meh.
To be honest with you, I stopped playing it a bunch, and now I'm playing more CS:GO than anything else.
Yeah, I am too.
I like CS,
updated the game.
CS:GO's been getting a little bit of a comeback recently. Like a lot of more people are playing it again. Now that I've noticed, like
because
not only in our own little community, but just in general.
Because literally every main game that comes out fails.
Yeah, like all first-person shooters are shit now.
Because they're designed to last 2 days, and then a new thing comes out.
Or they're like trying to fish for Pro League too much, and it just doesn't work because no one actually wants to play the real game.
I never got that. Like all the gaming devs, they're like, oh, let's make our thing competitive. We want esports. It's like they think their esport for their shitty little game is going to become like CS:GO big, where there's like $2 million tournaments.
That's what they're trying to go for. Because of CS:GO, it's set a standard for esports that they want to reach. Because esports in general, like they weren't really big except for Halo. Like in terms of FPSs, they weren't big except for Halo.
Halo, Counter-Strike.
Call of Duty, yeah, I guess, yeah. They had big too.
Big.
Besides those 3, there's been nothing else besides StarCraft and all the other shit over there. League of Legends.
No, MMOs.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't consider MMO Pro League like that big in my opinion. I mean, obviously,
it's huge.
They have a huge Pro League, but like in my mind, it's just
it's not.
An FPS requires just a little bit more skill, in my opinion. Once again, this is my opinion. So like,
I agree with you.
In my mind, when you say, "Oh yeah, I'm watching the League of Legends Pro League," I'm like, "Oh, so you're just watching a League of Legends game? Like, just go to YouTube, just Google it."
Yeah, left and right.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of strategy with it. I played League of Legends. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
My main reason for liking Tarkov is because of how hardcore it is.
Yeah, I like hardcore. I don't like point and click games. I like MMOs in that style. I prefer first person stuff where I'm more involved.
Finding a game that's good that isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like this Mordhaus comes out. I'm really excited to play this. It's gonna be like Chivalry, but different.
Let's hope it's not a flop like everything else is anymore.
Well, I've been watching this game for a while. I have good faith in it. So far, the reviews have been looking good on it.
Yeah, it seems like it's got a good community on Twitch as well. I mean, and nowadays most games won't survive without a decent Twitch community.
Which I think is stupid. I hate that.
It's welcome to streaming.
Blame lazy people at work. Literally, all people do is they sit at work and watch streams because there's nothing to do.
Tyler.
Okay, I sit at work and watch streams, but like I watch variety streamers.
And our favorite streamer.
Not at work. But
you do that at home in your own company.
Like if one of my variety streamers playing this big like popular game, such as one's playing Mordhau, I'm not gonna watch it honestly, just because if I'm gonna want to watch a big game, I'm gonna want to like play it myself. Like not even like story driven game. To be honest with you, when it comes to watching streams, I look for story driven things. Like I'm not gonna watch someone go play a multiplayer game just because like Ninja or whatever is there's only so much they can add to the game. First of all, Fortnite's a shit game nowadays. And I'm not the only one.
I played it before it was cool.
It was. I didn't play it before it was cool. I played it after it was cool. It was an okay game. I thought the building it wasn't for me, but I thought the building thing was cool. I thought that was a cool idea, but I was like, it's getting too hyped, and I just can't get good at it. I'm not gonna enjoy a game if I'm not gonna be good at it. I say that, but I also suck at CS:GO. But it's just.
I was just never a fan of the mechanics.
The Ninja, like they change it up every so often, but Ninja, literally, if you ever go watch one of Ninja stream, he just sits there somewhat silent at some points. Yeah, he still plays Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Dude,
I thought he moved
why-
on already. Or,
He'll play other games. Like he'll have like days where he plays other games, or he'll play something like what for
Dude, that
example
must
he
be
played Fallout
hell.
76. He loves the game though. Is the
Dude,
thing.
imagine.
Fortnite?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
loves
there's
Fortnite.
there's no
Are you
way.
sure?
Okay.
Imagine
He-
waking up
Imagine-
every
yeah.
day. Every day you have to get up at the same time,
I
start
mean,
a stream, and play
and
the
that's-
same
I'm not
game.
sure if you guys are familiar with
That
Summit
would be
1G.
so tedious.
I'm not sure if you are
Oh.
familiar with Summit 1G, but like literally, he said, "I don't get how you motherfuckers play this game. You wake up, get up, go stream this shit for like 6 hours, get killed by a little kid. He literally just fucking goes off of the whole Fortnite community. That's the day he stopped playing Fortnite just for the views, because he was playing it for the views. Because obviously, while you want to play a game you want to play, you also have to take into account like what do people want to watch, kind of thing, when you're a bigger streamer.
Oh, yeah, who's the one that went to Tarkov, Dom? One of the big ones went to Tarkov, and Dr. Disrespect was
Shroud.
making fun
Shroud.
of him. Yeah,
Shroud.
Shroud started playing it, and Mr. Dr. Disrespect was like in the middle of playing Fortnite and was like, "Dude, how do you play that game? It's so stupid. You have like, there's no way to kill people." And then Shroud went off on him like, "You're literally playing a game in a bunny outfit, getting killed by 4-year-olds."
I don't think Shroud ever played Fortnite, if I'm not mistaken. He played. Well, he just kept playing PUBG when
Yeah, but
Fortnite came out.
Dr. Disrespect.
He
was
played
making
it for like
fun of him.
one
Shroud's like-
time.
Yeah. Shroud's like one of the mainstream people I actually really like. The variety streamers, that's what they call themselves. The
Yeah.
variety streamers that I actually like.
He's good. I really don't
Dr.
watch
Disrespect
streams.
is an old novelty. Like he was good in the old days, but now he's just kind of
Eh.
he's just still there in the same exact place.
I like
Just-
his. I
Yeah.
used to like his PUBG funny moments things, but other than that, I just like wasn't a big fan. Like where you just get in the back of a car and then just like while they're driving, be like, "Hey guys," and then they all fucking jump out and just get
If
down.
there was one thing I wish would never have happened, it was PUBG losing its spot as the number one, because that
Yeah, I
was a
agree.
fun game. Every time I played it,
Yeah.
it was fun. Even though I played it a ton, that like
I
on
mean,
console and shit.
even
I don't
Shroud
understand
said-
how they were able to like maintain it for that long as well though. It confuses me.
I don't know. I mean,
The
there
thing is-
still really isn't a good BR in my opinion. Like,
no, definitely not.
Oh no, not
Other
anymore.
than Hunger Games, Minecraft Hunger Games, though.
oh well, okay.
That's fallen off too. It's gone to microtransactions and kits.
Oof.
I'm not a fan of that.
Ooh,
Really?
It has. It actually
Yeah.
has. He's not joking.
I actually fucked. I hardcore fucked with some Minecraft survival games, man.
I always ever just watched the like Cap Sparkles videos on it. I never actually played it.
Yeah, I played it very rarely. It just wasn't my
I
cup of
played
tea.
it very often. But the best Minecraft like mini game thing to play was the fucking walls.
I
The
did enjoy the
by
walls.
Hypixel.
I did
That
enjoy the
was
walls,
so
and I loved
goddamn
watching it.
fun.
I loved watching the walls as well.
You guys
It
have a
was
lot
so
more
fun.
Minecraft memories and shit than me.
Oh,
All
hell
I ever
yeah.
did with Minecraft was watch, really. Like I would watch like all Syndicate shit, all of
Oh yeah, until Syndicate became a fucking douche tuber or something.
Yeah. I
until
watched him until like
until he figured out he could sell
Yeah.
clothing to make money instead of making video game
Yep.
content.
and also
now
scams
he's-
to 4-year-olds and CS:GO sites.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Playing
I-
CS:GO gambling for everyone.
And team.
You are not invited
I
to the
wanna
podcast
sell
to defend yourself. I hate you.
You're more than welcome to join the podcast. You're wonderful clickbait if you want to join.
Yeah, you're wonderful clickbait, but we'll keep you in for a second then kick you. I hate you.
Well,
And
welcome.
you, and you too, T. Martin. Fuck you.
Doesn't T Martin? I'm pretty sure T Martin does like dog vlogs nowadays, doesn't
He
he?
dead?
No. Whoa,
I mean, like
I
his
don't
channel.
think
I
so.
mean, his channel.
I don't know. I think his gaming channel is dead. Hold on, let me look this up.
I am too. T. Martin.
T Martin.
The second one's the one that comes up.
Yeah, no,
Is he like-
hello?
Oh, he's still going.
Yeah, he's doing
I feel
Call of
like
Duty
he's-
Blackout.
I feel like
Oh, but he's old. Shit, he's tanking in views though.
Oh, is he one of those channels that has like 10 mil subs, but he gets like 2,000?
No,
views
he's
a
got
video?
3.4
He's got
million subs.
3.7, and he's got like his last video had 3,200. Or sorry, 3,200 views.
Yeah,
56,000,
oof.
20.
His second channel has more than his main channel.
Yeah.
I always find that depressing. There's
Uh-huh.
a food YouTuber that I watch, and
YouTuber?
he has Dame Drops. He has, I think like 1 million or 1.23 million. No, I think he actually has like he's at 1 million or just under 1 million subscribers. But he puts out like these, in my opinion, quality-ish content. He has good audio, he has good video, but like he gets no views for his content for the amount of subscribers he has.
T Martin does actually have this channel that I kind of enjoy, and my dad's the one that introduced it to me. It's called Super Cooper. It's based off his animals, and it's actually like a okay channel that I like to watch every now and again. If it gets my recommended, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna go search it out, but it's like he's got the most adorable dogs. He actually just got a cat as well, and it's somewhat adorable.
Yeah.
So I
Well, that
wouldn't
actually
say
brings
he's
up a good
dead.
topic.
What?
What are some YouTubers you guys like?
Ooh,
Like,
I'm gonna have to go to my subscription feed. Hold on.
unironically like.
He
I'll go first to give you guys some time because I already thought of this while
Okay.
I was coming up with the idea. I really like the channel Doug Doug. He's
I've
a
heard
he's a
of that.
YouTuber who uses like food to like. He's a chef and he uses food to explain games and stuff, and it's really fun and really. Actually, I don't know if he's a chef, but he sounds like one. But in the end, he just makes food-related gaming videos where he goes over the game's mechanics and stuff using food to explain it, and it's funny as shit. I love this guy.
That's pretty good.
What about you?
All right. If I pull up, I watch YouTube on my phone. I don't think I've ever actually watched it on my PC since I built this. But on my phone, my top like in the bar of most recently watched, I have Woody's Gamertag, which that's just the podcast that I watch on there. Joe Rogan, The Rad Brad, Mr. Mediker, Alex Steele, Demolition Ranch, Comics Explained, Veritas.
Oh, okay,
Mr.
there.
Beast.
Okay,
They're like,
so
I
you
watch
just
them
like the
on
entirety of
every
YouTube. We got it. It's
Because
okay.
there's the video comes out, they're the ones I watch.
Dad, what about you, Tyler?
Currently, the main people I look for, obviously, I have my tech channels like Bitwit and Linus Tech Tips. Like I like to keep up with the tech news, and then Linus Tech Tips obviously does like cool shit with tech. But those are just like I'm keeping up more for the tech side of everything. But with somebody I actually enjoy watching, that's a hard one right there, boys. Something where if like I'm looking for subscriptions. Recently I've been watching Swagger Souls, I suppose. I've been watching some of his Rust content, and it's okay. I don't think it'll like I'll go through spurts of watching stuff. I'll watch like I found Markiplier, I watched his entire channel and then I just stopped watching him. Won't watch his future uploads, don't watch his streams anymore. I was just done. Similar to Captain Sparkles, did the entire channel again.
Burn yourself out?
Yeah, I'll just watch it and watch it and watch it and burn myself out. I will say one YouTuber, it's a British YouTuber or a EU YouTuber that I actually look for. I'm gonna go over two. I look for this YouTubers, and then I also look for not Corridor Digital, but their second channel, Corridor Crew.
Node. Oh.
Well, Node is also part of it, so I look for like their whole channel group thing. So Node, Corridor
cool.
Digital, Corridor Crew. I even bought their merch, which by the way is the softest merch I've ever bought.
I
It's like
love
$70.
when YouTubers who have merch lines actually spend money on good merch.
It's
Really
it's
good on
the
that.
softest merch I've ever worn, bro.
They use Modell or some bullshit.
So like
Yeah.
I watched that whole thing, and then of course B-Double Live, but he doesn't post but like once a week. And then the other one I was talking about, the EU YouTuber, he used to be like Minecraft. He does Minecraft every now and again. It's called Jack Sucks at Life. He's more of a lifestyle kind of guy.
Was that sucks at life or sex at life?
Jack Sucks at Life.
Got it.
That's true. The
It's-
other way around, I might watch.
Life at Sucks
Ew.
Jack. What?
Oh no.
Pretty much that whole corridor group, and then Jack Sucks at Life is pretty much the people I look for uploads.
All right.
My two that I like, I can watch their entire library's worth is 32 or 32, however the fuck he's pronounced his name. He does like mini documentaries on subjects, which is pretty fun. And CPG Grey, I love their stuff. CPG Grey is pretty good.
Yeah.
But the channel that I was going to tell you about is Tier Zoo. They
Oh, I
literally
love Tears. Yeah.
he
In the
made,
current meta.
he rates animals like they're video games, and according to him, goats are OP. They're the best in the current meta. They have they have good head armor, and are extremely versatile.
I love him. He's funny as shit.
Goats are king of the current meta.
Why does
I
that
also
automatically
love,
sound good?
Yeah. Going back to some more dead channels, I actually really love the Scatsberry, if you guys have ever seen him. He used to make modded Skyrim videos and like mod the game to the point where it breaks. And it's just funny as shit. Good guy.
Interesting.
But he stopped making videos 2 years ago.
Jeez. So every now and again, I just go a nostalgia trip down his
Yeah, I know.
channel, and then go to
I
sleep.
actually do, yeah.
I do that with
is also really good.
I do that with freaking My Knight from the Minecraft series.
True.
I'll go back and watch like Jericho, like Tucker's stuff, or Syndicates. But
Yeah,
because I would
do that
come
too.
home, and as soon as I got home from school, that would start with one of their live streams would start. So I would always come home and watch that shit from like 9th grade through 10th or 11th. I forget how many years they did it for. But
I have two things I want to say. First one is YouTube for me has now turned into what I watch while I'm playing video games and what I watch to go to sleep to. What I watch to go to sleep to right now is pretty much Captain Sparkle's just old content. And then what I watch while playing video games is those people I currently keep up with. So it's just basically mixed there. The second thing I want to say is, have you seen Jericho's live streams as of now?
No. I
they're
don't even
pretty
know who you're
fun.
talking about.
I watched them.
I've watched it when he had like this guest fucking like, not Avicii obviously because Avicii's dead, but he's some EDM artist.
Mhm.
And it was just like the fucking dullest stream I've ever watched. They're just sitting there with like their foreheads on the camera, and they're just saying, "Oh, I died!" Like I'm just like, the fuck.
That must have been
what's going on?
Because his streams are normally pretty interesting. He has a lot of like.
I saw him on the front page playing CS:GO just a second ago, but I just obviously didn't want to click on it for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good. He's not, as I said, I don't really watch streamers, so he's not like I don't know. I can't really rate him anywhere because I can't compare him to anything. Because he's realistically like the only streamer I watch aside from like Veritas, and all Veritas does is stream Tarkov content.
Amazon has a fucking Twitch stream.
No, what are they doing? Advertising sales?
No, their robots are moving their shit around their facility. It's AWS, so I'm assuming it's like Amazon.
I prefer the one where the guy streams his lawn growing.
Yep.
That one's far better.
Stop talking about my 12th grade year, all right?
Grow your grass. That's the best fucking website and stream ever.
It's
actually the Keynote. I'm sorry. It's the Keynote. And
Keynote?
They just
No,
Keynote.
Since what does Amazon have a Keynote? What the fuck? Did they bring out a phone?
Well, no, they're bringing these robots that sort the packages for you.
Yeah, these Roblox.
Oof, they actually looks like blocks.
Amazon, it's honestly turned, in my opinion. I thought it was like the best company ever, and I'm like, what's the point of Prime anymore? Like, you order your packages, they don't come in 2 days. At least mine don't.
Like, mine do.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, if you order like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock at Friday night, it's not going to get there Saturday or Sunday.
You got to do it before the.
You got to do it before like noonish.
Yeah.
Like if I were to order something right now, it won't be here till like Thursday, Friday, maybe.
Yeah, I would say more like 2. As long as you get below that, you'll get in 2 days. And it's pretty fucking good. And even like the rush day, like 1 day shipping, that's fucking great. That saved my ass a few times.
I don't know. I still think they're not. I still like them. I still use them constantly, but they're not my top companies anymore.
I don't really like companies, so.
Well, all right. I guess we're transitioning to politics talk.
All right. What's your opinion on Donald Trump?
Economic talk.
All right. Let's just turn this entire podcast into a complex discussion of America's current economic climate.
What do you guys think of the current tariffs on China? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? What about the gun tariffs on Russian arms?
That you don't get me onto that. I want my fucking Segas. I wouldn't even mind some Narinkos if we can lift in Chinese ban.
Let's actually move away from that because Tyler and I don't really know much about that.
Yeah, no, I got silent because I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know about the complex trade things on importing firearms to the United States.
No,
like not at all.
That shit's my life. If I'm bored at work, I just watch videos on that shit.
He just Googles Russian tariffs on arms.
But I want my fucking Segas. No, it's sad. Basically, this will end it. After those tariffs went through on Russia, the Russian AK's surplus sort of dried up, and now all that shit is worth a fuck ton of money. And I wanted it to come off so that everybody who like is hoarding them and wants like $50,000, this shit becomes worthless. I want it so much.
So it's like a personal vendetta for you now.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, fuck those people. Remove those tariffs.
Dude, they bought them all up when they were like $20 for a fucking box of 10. Like you could literally buy like 10 SKSs for like $100 back in the day.
Mosins.
Yeah, and now they're like $600 a piece, and it's literally only collectors setting the value, and it pisses me off. Anyways, let's not talk about this. It's getting me upset.
I actually don't know what you're talking about, so I can't contribute anything.
Let's talk about some in-depth.
What kind of underwear do you guys wear? What kind of underwear do you guys
wear?
Wear?
Boxer briefs, man.
I mean, like, what kind of fabric?
I'm a fucking... Model.
Soft. I don't know.
Is it like more of a cotton, or is it more of like a synthetic?
Well, let me take off my pants and see. I don't know.
This is actually a serious topic because I wear the Saks brand. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Okay, so it's basically like they have like a ball sack pouch. They call it the ballpark pouch.
God.
I shit you not. This is a thing. It literally has like things where it like connects to. Well, it doesn't connect to your body, obviously, but it like has a spot for your ball sack. And this is what I wear. Usually, this is what I wear, and it's more of a sportier type stretchy blend of material. And then I ran out of those today because I haven't washed my clothes since Tuesday of last week, and obviously tomorrow's my off day.
I like that.
And I ran out of those.
To do that.
I ran out of those underwear, and I had to wear my cotton underwear, or they're like a cotton polyester or whatever. They're just like some random ass Hanes. I had to wear those today, and these are so uncomfortable. I wear them when I'm sitting at home, obviously, because I'm not doing anything. But like, they're the most uncomfortable thing I've ever worn. I cannot wear them to work anymore because moving around, bending over, doing all that stuff is just not. It's impossible. I do recommend you look up Saks though. SAXX.
Like, did you order those online, or did you find them in the store?
Ordered them. Well, both. They were sponsored on like YouTube or like from this through YouTubers and stuff like that. I did it through that, and then I also found some. And I have a credit card, and when I got it low, I was like, hey, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of clothes. Went and spent like $400 on clothes. Well, what I do is I buy a bunch on my credit card, pay it off, and then buy a bunch on my credit card.
These things are like $32 per pair. Fuck that.
They're super
Dude,
comfortable
I'm just gonna
though.
go to the fucking Walmart and buy a fucking 15-pack of Fruit of the Looms.
Yeah,
They're super comfortable though.
I would rather wrap myself.
You can get them on like Amazon for like $15 is the thing. $15 for like
not a,
2 pair.
No. Mm.
I will say no. I would not buy Fruit of the Loom. If anything, I'll buy like they'll have like these graphic underwear. Like they'll have like these graphic underwear with like Pikachu's on them, and they're similar to this but without the ball sack pouch.
It's just like it's not like that. It's just not there. It's just there's empty space there. Like they just cut out the ball sack part.
I literally am
Just an
looking
open
at,
window.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ones I wear right now, and that they've been washed so many times. The letters that come off them, so I don't know the brand.
Yeah,
Oof.
I was trying to
Probably
find my
get new
cotton
underwear.
blend or whatever.
No,
Probably
they're
gets-
they're still silky smooth and soft. Okay, I do have a pair that looks like they got hit with the 12 gauge.
Did you still wear them?
Yes, you win that
No.
at Taco Bell, right?
No, they've sort of
Common
been,
joke.
They've been sitting in my closet for too long. They're getting thrown out when spring cleaning comes.
Wait, so they look like they've been hit by a
It's
shotgun.
fucking
by
summer,
sitting-
bro. It's summer. When's spring cleaning coming along?
No, it's like they've just
Next
been
year.
they've been washed so many times. They just got little tears in them and shit. And it's like, all right, I'm not gonna wear these again. But I just
As soon as my underwear get a hold of them, I throw them away. Like I can't stand underwear with a hole.
were you guys like hardcore into the COD community back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Because
Eh.
remember
Oh,
when
Black
White-
Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Yeah.
Remember a white boy would he'd buy new socks every day. He'd have a new pair of socks for like every fucking day of the week.
I do not know that.
I don't know
what
who
you're
the
talking
fuck you're talking about,
Yeah.
but
You don't know
remember what we
White
said
Boy
earlier.
about. No, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Weasley, world's fastest nuke.
Yeah,
MW2, world's
okay. I
fastest
mean,
nuke.
just because you say world fastest nuke means we probably saw the video, but we didn't
That's
actually
the-
know who it was.
Mayhaps, but
It's-
no, I
it's
don't
his
remember
meme.
it.
All right. Well, anyway, I thought you'd get that.
Why was he
The
changing
only,
socks?
The only like content I remember from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 days was Syndicate's 115 stream, and that's only because we were
gosh.
talking about him earlier, and I looked and
Was
I
that-
happened to see it.
Was that a stream or video?
It was
Video.
str-
I thought it was a video.
I think
yeah, it was a video because he couldn't leave his Xbox on. To do that. Yeah, or he had to leave his Xbox on to do it.
Old
And he
school
couldn't stream it.
technology.
He had to record it.
What? Did something happen when he hit 115? Because like I know there was a 115
No.
song.
No, he just wanted to stop. I think.
Nothing happened. He just wanted to get there to say he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
And
in
it was,
after
I
like
believe it
round
wasn't it
10,
the record for a little bit, and then it
I
got
think so.
overtaken by someone else.
Yeah, by
probably.
hackers.
probably.
It's
The thing
literally-
is, like,
it's just
literally,
something
you just set up a train and then it gets so fucking dull after that point.
Yeah.
It's no point in like playing it or watching it. Like the first probably 20 rounds are probably the best rounds. After that, it
That's-
just gets pretty not competitive, repetitive.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
liked the new Call of Duty. I feel like either they give you weapons that were powerful enough, or they just didn't have the mobs as tanky. But it felt like at any level you could kill them pretty easily in like the newer Call of Duties.
The Call of Duty Zombies in Call of Duty World War II was actually pretty fun. I played it with some of my friends that play Xbox. I don't play Xbox more.
World at War?
World at War, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
that was some
no,
really
no,
good,
no, no,
like,
no. You're
zombies.
thinking of
Like,
the
they-
you're
Call
thinking of
of
the
Duty
wrong
World War
one.
II.
You're thinking of
No,
the
I'm
wrong
thinking
one.
the right one. If you
No, I'm talking about the Xbox One version.
He's talking about the one that came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, the Xbox One
Oh yeah,
version.
then I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's
I didn't even know that came out. I thought it was still being teased.
no World War. I think it's called Call of Duty World War II, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Call of Duty World War II.
And it's
Oh,
it's
I
like
didn't even know that came out.
it's where they said, "Hey, we get it. You don't like this futuristic bullshit. We're going back in
Yeah,
time."
fuck that.
And
Good.
I was like, okay, let's give it a shot, just because they're going back in time. Maybe they fix some shit. Yeah. But the zombies was actually pretty fun. It was like a mix between like regular zombies and like the zombies where they had like somewhat of a story mode and like they had a bunch of Easter eggs and stuff like that. So
It baffles me how the Call of Duty devs can make a game in 2019 and it feels like Black Ops fucking 2 did back in 2012.
it's a shitty engine,
Like-
probably.
Like
Yeah.
it's killing
It also
people.
depends on which one you're talking about, Infinity Ward or
I think
the
it's
other
Treyarch.
Treyarch. Treyarch's the
The
superior one.
new Black Ops one
Far
is
superior.
hilarious. The new Black Ops has the same gun designs and
Ugh.
guns as Black Ops 2. And
I
sounds.
hate how the Black Ops series has changed. That used to be my bread and butter with one in like the beginning of 2. Like when the second DLC came out, that was like its peak.
Mhm.
But past that, I think it fucking fell off. I hated the zombies maps after Buried. I think it was the Wild West one. After that, I hated
Yeah.
the zombie maps, like the castle one with the complex.
I was always more of a multiplayer person in the Black Ops.
I've always been a multiplayer person. Like, I don't play much story.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can contest.
I always play the story though, just because it's just something you do when you get it. When you
the only story I ever played.
The story, then you played multiplayer.
The only story I ever played was Advanced Warfare, and I'm an exception in that.
Well, Black Ops 1 and 2 actually had a really good campaign.
Yeah, from what I've heard, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I watched my
Black
brother
Ops...
play them. I just didn't play them myself because I just wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 was not as good as Black Ops 1.
Yeah, it wasn't as good, but it was still good.
Better
But
than
Black
the
Ops 3? No. Black Ops 3 was trash.
Still haven't even owned that game. To be honest with you, I haven't played zombies of that game.
Black Ops 3 zombies were literally just Black Ops 2 zombies. They took the same maps, basically.
Ooh.
No, they changed around the mechanics and shit.
I know, but Black Ops 2...
That's the big thing that really fucked it up.
They made the zombies faster, didn't they?
I think they did. They also made the way you bought guns different. I don't remember quite.
It's just
exactly
it's messing with me that there's a Black Ops 4 out right now.
Yeah, I don't.
There is? Oh shit! I thought it was Black Ops.
Yeah.
I thought it was Black Ops Blackout. I just shit you not. I thought that was the name of the game.
It's
That's
Black
a
Ops
game
4
mode.
with Blackout.
Yeah.
It's fucking with me.
Rest in peace, Black Ops.
Cause you'll see, like I follow Syndicate on Twitch. I just haven't unfollowed him. I actually don't like watching him stream anymore. But I follow him on Twitch.
There was a World War II.
Told you. and it literally said Syndicate is streaming Blackout. That's all it said. So I thought that was the name of the game. I shit you not. I was like, okay, it's Blackout. No, it's Blackout.
Yeah, that came out 2017. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I played it on Xbox when I was living at my grandparents. It was 2017.
I find it funny you can date Trump's presidency by which Call of Duties was out.
He came in around Black Ops 3.
Nope, Infinity War. He came in Infinity War.
I played Advanced Warfare. I played Advanced. Oh yeah, I remember that because
Infinite Warfare. It came out for a week and died.
No, literally, Infinite Warfare. Me and my friends skipped school because it was just happened to come out on the day that voting day was.
Really?
And we were like, we're gonna go vote. And we went and voted in the morning. Then we said, okay, we're gonna get breakfast. And then after breakfast, we're like, what if we just skip school, went to your house, and played some Infinity War? And then we literally with that, we played like the remastered Modern Warfare, and we played Infinity War Zombies. And then at like 2 o'clock, we went and worked out, and then we went home.
COD 4 was the best thing that came out of that game. COD 4 Remastered.
I think the dislike ratio on that was the best thing that came out of that game.
Oof. Just like YouTube Rewind.
Oh no.
Heyo.
Up top.
That.
Clap sync. Ayo.
Sniff sync.
So
There you go.
So you guys think this is a good time to introduce ourselves?
I'm Donny. I am the resident racist. No, not actually.
I was about to say you are where this is going on the internet, right?
He's racist.
Any future employers? There you go.
Not actually racist. I just find it funny to pick on less fortunate people.
So I'm privileged. So what I'm saying is I'm privileged.
So about the Armenian genocide.
Honestly, top 10 memes.
So who are you, other mysterious voice?
My name is Tyler.
Fuck.
You can also follow me on Twitch as Xenophobik. I do streams, I build computers, and I do a lot of things.
Dude, what if we actually switched personas and for the whole podcast, like these people thought you were me and I was you?
Okay, though, for real, I'm Dom or Wherewolf, and yeah, I exist.
Top 10 intros.
Yeah, man. I was kind of thrown on the spot on this whole introduce yourself thing, so
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they gotta know whose voice is who. They gotta know
doing
whose
it at
voice
the end
is
here,
who.
so I mean,
I can cut it to the beginning. I can cut it to the beginning. No,
okay,
I'm
but
just
you
gonna
can also
leave
keep it in
as
the
is.
end, so it's like a time travel thing.
Yes, I got you.
Use the time stones.
Oh shit.
Hi, I'm Tyler, also known as Xenophobik. Follow me on Twitch at Xenophobik _. Because Xenophobik was taken. And that's Xenophobik with a K. I almost said Z. XENOPHOBIK _.
Don't.
That has nothing.
follow
That has nothing to do with the fact that xenophobic means that you are afraid of foreigners, of other countries. That has literally to do with an alien reference. Please don't get that misconstrued. I am not a racist like Donny.
Yet.
I'm not actually racist.
Give him time. He opens up.
You know that's gonna be the joke that you're a racist now, right? Give me
You've
my
already
chuckles,
birthed
Donny. Give me my chuckles, Donny.
Yes.
But no, I'll cut that to the beginning as well.
I'll break into my racist Ugandan accent. I don't care.
No. Don't do it.
Yeah, no.
Do you know the way? Do you know the
Don't do
way?
it. Because we want to.
Do you? Bro, that was a 2017 meme, guys. That was
People
January
wait on
2017.
child.
I'm pretty sure, or was it 2018? It was 2018 because I had a girlfriend at the time.
You got it, Knuckles?
Yeah, that was a 2018 meme. Hold on.
That's an old
That's
one.
really hard to date, really, honestly.
Yeah, it was in a video
Like,
beforehand.
end of 2017, beginning of 2018. It's around the time VR chat was relevant.
True. Uganda Knuckles meme explained. Yeah, it was an early 2018 meme. I remember I walked into work and I said, I walked up to my boss at the time, and like I walked to him and I said, "Do you know the way?" Because he looks at memes, but he looks at like Facebook memes and then some dank memes here and there.
Oh yeah.
And then like I said, "Do you know the way?" He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "You haven't seen that meme?" And then I showed him the video of follow the queen, spit on her.
And he's like, "Get the fuck out of my office. That's racist. You're fired."
Oof. Exactly, and now I am.
So he became homeless.
Yeah, I'm homeless now. You're welcome.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to follow me on Twitch and give me free money, I am now homeless out of nowhere.
I mean,
Add him on Patreon at I'm homeless.
That's an actual Patreon. Is there any social media you guys want to plug as we're slowly wrapping this up?
No.
I would like to plug my new project, the How I Met Your Mother, the interactive documentary.
Fuck!
It came out 5 years ago, and it's the best form of art ever created.
I'll give you that. I played it 3 times over, and I don't play single player games. So
Isn't that just one of those sex
Dungeons?
flash
Yes.
games?
No
Yes.
spoilers. No
Oof.
spoilers now.
It's one of those meat and fuck games.
Hang on.
Exactly.
Hang on there.
Exactly. You're right.
Interactive documentary. It's
Yeah.
scholarly. It's
Yeah.
scholarly.
Look up the meat and fuck games. They're interactive.
Oh shit.
Meet and fuck. Wait, do you meet them and then fuck them?
It's a very weird Japanese
Is it multiplayer?
porn. No, God, no.
Multiplayer. Well, that's the point of meet and
That's
fuck.
the important part there.
That's the meat part of the multiplayer is meat.
All right. Well, we've been the LostCast
Whoa. Let's
And,
explain about the
goodbye.
Lost Pack. Let's explain the Lost Pack real quick. We got about 10 minutes. Let's explain the Lost Pack. What is the Lost Pack? Who created the Lost
It's
Pack?
a mod pack.
Oh, it is a mod pack. Look it up on
Hey.
Tekkit. Look it up on the Tekkit launcher. Lost Pack mod pack.
We are a previous CS:GO group and very temporary, very failed CS:GO team, and it was fun.
And now we're just this big
Yeah.
old Discord fuck. If you'd like to join, it'll be linked below, as long as Dom approves. If you'd like to join and then have a dictator, it'll be linked below. Feel free to join. And then just say hi. This has been Tyler.
Yeah, it was Tyler.
Marine experts in Norway believe they stumbled across white whales that have been trained by the Russian Navy.
Yeah, no one gives
As
a fuck.
part of
This
a
has been the Lost
program?
Pack, bringing you the Lost Cast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Come back next time. Bye.